action, suspense, adventure, science fiction, and romance. Yay! Welcome to my review of Passengers, this brand new movie starring Chris Pratt, who I admire. I like him as an actor, and Jennifer Lawrence, who I kind of have the same feelings as well. Really some great talent here from the director of The Imitation Game, the Oscar-winning and nominated, and did it win anything? Anyways, so with this new film, we have the combination of all these people. Also, Michael Sheen has a part in the movie, Lawrence Fishburne, and Andy Garcia. These two people are one of thousands of individuals who are on this spaceship that is traveling from Earth. Since Earth is overpopulated, they're traveling from Earth to Homestead 2. They're on this spaceship, I think, called Homestead, and they're traveling to Homestead 2, and something happens. They wake up out of their hibernation. We have a movie, kind of like a mixture of Alien mixed with Castaway and... Okay, so anyways, I can't think of anything else to say. All right, wasn't really excited at all. The trailers never grabbed me, even though I loved the cast. I liked the way the film looked. I saw it in 3D. I don't have my glasses with me. I don't know what happened to them. So I saw this movie also in 3D. But honestly, when it comes to what's coming out on Christmas around this time, other than Star Wars, and there's a Denzel Washington movie called Fences coming out soon, there's really nothing that is coming out wide release that I was excited about at all. Not even Passengers. Passengers probably was maybe the only one I was like, okay, nothing else to do. I'll go check it out. Here's my review of the film. And I have to say, if you're like me and you had no expectations, you may enjoy this movie, because I did. Does it have lots of issues and things that I didn't like at all? Of course. But what I will say, and get it out of the way, I really loved the production value in this film. I thought it was incredible. Some of the best sets and practical and visual effects that I've seen all year. A lot of good stuff to watch. I also thought that the score written by Thomas Newman was a good Thomas Newman score. When it started to appear on screen, I didn't know who wrote the score, because you really don't find out until the credits at the end of the movie who worked on this film. But as I was listening to it, this sounds like a Thomas Newman score. I love Thomas Newman, and this is a good Thomas Newman score. If it's not by him, it's a good score. And it was by him, so on his level, on his scale, it's good. I would honestly love to hear the soundtrack on its own, then maybe ever see this movie again. As I said before, production value, sets, special effects, top notch. Lots of money was spent on the effects. And probably on the cast as well, because it's a very small cast. So I imagine Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence made some good money on this movie. I just wonder how much this movie is actually going to make, because I don't hear any excitement about this movie at all. I never was excited when I saw the initial trailer. It just felt like in the trailer, it's like, man, they're just showing way too much, and I have pretty much an idea of what this whole movie's about. Thankfully, there is some stuff that's not in the trailer that was a part of this movie, plot devices and character development that I admired as we got to know these characters, to care about them, and care about the ultimate situation. So I really like the journey of Chris Pratt, his character in this movie. He is the star of this film. To me, Jennifer Lawrence is a supporting member of the cast. Sadly, Jennifer Lawrence, because she's a big star and everybody loves her, of course, Hollywood loves her. She's Hollywood's little darling, Oscar winner. She gets top billing, which I think is a total sham, because Chris Pratt is the star of this movie. It's really his story. And the rest of the cast, Michael Sheen is good as this android bartender. And Lawrence Fishburne, who comes into the movie sometime, he's good. Sadly, you have Andy Garcia in the movie. You hire Andy Garcia in this film, and maybe when it came to the editing, they decided to just throw away his character. And Andy Garcia literally could have been his character could have been played by an extra. Anybody could have played that part, because you have Andy Garcia and you give Andy Garcia nothing to do in this entire movie. It's a sham. It's a shame. And the movie should be punished because of it. The story itself is interesting up to a point. I felt like once Jennifer Lawrence comes into the picture, the movie starts to go downhill. I didn't really like her character at all. I know she needed to be there so the main character has something to talk to and love with and stuff. I wish the movie would have took more risks. Maybe make it just a Chris Pratt kind of castaway, like Tom Hanks, his journey as he's learning certain things. Instead, you got to make it a love story and give it this big, huge action, this over-the-top action sequences. It gets really very ridiculous, and to me, started to really burn its bridges. It formed these interesting ideas, and then when it got to the end, it just started to burn them down to the ground, and I was just like, what the... Okay, you're not taking any more risks. You're just playing it safe. You're just, it felt like they were just doing the same old thing when it came down to the end of the movie, and there wasn't really any more surprises. I felt like the first hour was great, wonderful, but the movie steadily goes downhill as the film goes along when it gets to Jennifer Lawrence. Thankfully, when it does all that stuff that I didn't really love, you still had a beautiful movie to look at. Some of the 3D was really cool, I have to admit, and I just loved the practical effects. I liked the chemistry that Pratt had with Sheen more than anything, and I wish that movie, I could have just watched them talk the entire time, than this kind of forced love story. Jennifer Lawrence, great actress. Of course, she won an Oscar, and she's probably going to win more Oscars in the future, but I think this is the worst performance she's ever done in her entire career, especially when her character has to go through so many emotional beats. I just felt every time it was just like, not working. But look at a movie altogether, and I have to say this movie does offer a lot to the eyes, a little bit to the mind, but mainly the first half. The second half kind of just turns into your regular, oh my gosh, how do we get out of the situation scenario. I like the film. I enjoyed it. It's not something I'm going to remember anytime soon. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again. Maybe just like to hear the soundtrack again. Nice movie. Definitely worth seeing it for free, or paying a matinee price if you have to, or if you don't want to do that at all, just wait until it's home. It's worth a rental, I think. So, yeah, not a great film, but maybe because I didn't have any expectations, didn't turn out to be a bad film either. And for that, I am going to give Passengers, that I saw in 3D, I will give it a slight 3 stars out of 4.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.